What's up, guys? I have only 10 minutes to do this question, and I'll try to do this question. This question is a really simple one because I have done a similar question of this kind. So in this question we need to check if the given array is a valid mountain or not. And the previous question that I completed in the previous challenge was the next question for this question, which is the longest mountain array that is present here now. Because I know this question, I'll be solving it really quickly, and I hope you can understand. So first we are given an array. So what we need to check is if the length of the array, if array dot length is anywhere near less than 3, we need to return a false. Because anything less than 3 cannot form a mountain, because a mountain requires uphill and a downhill slope, which and a peak, which requires at least three elements. Now what I want to do is I want to start with a int I, and what I'll do here is while I is less than array dot length, because I don't want to get out of bound, and what should happen is the array's element should be less than the array's next element. Done. Cool. And in that time what I'll do is I'll just increment the I. Increment the I. There. Now what I want to do is I want to check if I is equal to 0. When would that happen? When there's only downslope, then I won't increase anyway. So if I is equal to 0, or if there is only uphill, like there is no downhill, then I would be greater than or equal to the array dot length minus 1. Okay, in that case I want to return a false here. Now what I want to do is I want to again start a while loop, while again I must be less than array dot length, and what should happen is the last element of I must be less than the next element of the element which we are on. Okay, now at the end what I want to return is I want to return true or false, and when it will be true, if I equals to array dot length minus 1. If this happens to be true, I need to return it. And let's just check if I have done it. Okay, what's the issue? Oh, why have I used this instead of this? It's correct everywhere else. Yeah, I hope. Let's see what. Oh shit, I've used a instead of array. I did not realize it. I'm so sorry. And somewhere else, no, it's all correct. I've used array everywhere else. The length false, I have initiated, I have incremented, I false. Let's submit. If it does not happen, I don't think that I have the time. Okay, why is it returning false on this? In this case it starts with a 0, it increments, I is not, and it gets decrement. So what's the problem with this? Why is it not returning true in this case? I need to check my solution. I can't seem to find why it should be less. Why did I write greater there? And it should be greater. Why did I like? Yeah. Wait. Array's next element should be greater than this, not equal. Does it say equal? I believe it does not. Not strictly decrease. Yeah, not equal. Okay, and then it should be decreasing, so there must be a peak. I am considering this as the peak, and rest all the elements after I should be decreasing. So let's check for I plus 1, and I'll stop it right before this happens. Okay, right before the last element. Let me copy this test case and I'll put it in my custom test cases. I only have 6 minutes left. Okay, it's working now. Array out of bounds for length 10, it's going out of bounds for 10. How can, okay, here also I need to do till here. Otherwise, if it's not a valid array, the last element would try to grab the index for I plus 1, which is not acceptable. And there I completed this in only about 4 to 5 minutes. This was a really simple question. You just have to be careful about some of the code which you write and the corner cases that might occur. Thank you guys.